I'm going to remain the gentleman and just say this. Yeah, it's time, Dreadlocks. You have a fight. You have to stop run, Dreadlocks. You can't run no more. Oh, sorry, that was my mother's tongue.
Are we good? Pro boxing fans here in Brighton, Harlem, Eubank. First of all, congratulations on a great fight. A great fight. A lot of fans in there were enjoying that fight. There was times where you were great, times where there was a bit of adversity, but you came out on top with a fantastic finish. Just first of all, just give me your thoughts on your performance.
I think I done just what I was meant to do. That was a solid opponent, coming off back-to-back wins against people that are solid in the division. That was a real test, one that a lot of fighters out there haven't had, and overcome it. And I'm the first person to stop him in the distance.
Did you understand why the referee sort of deducted that point for the low blow? Did you feel like you were hitting him, above the belt?
I was hitting him above the belt, but he was parrying the shots down as well. So they were kind of landing off his arms and being parried low. So it is what it is. I had to avoid the body and find another way, and I've done that.
At times, it looked like you could take him out early in the first couple of rounds, and he showed that he's a tough, rugged opponent that we all thought he was. He came in, was maybe a bit favourable in after a couple of rounds, but then you came in with that uppercut and certain punches that you've been working on. Just talk to me about and talk to the fans about what punches you've been working on to stop Schwarzkopf.
I've been working on everything. I've been giving blood, sweat and tears to the sport for 11 years and trying to perfect my craft, and I believe I've learned it now. And I'm WBO global champion and ready for big nights ahead. Let's go.
Chris, you watch a lot of boxing. You talked about Harlem just before to me about how great a fighter he is. 11 years he's been doing this for, but just give me your assessment on his performance tonight.
My assessment is that he fought this Timo, and Timo is the type of fighter who breaks your heart in the later rounds because he will not go anywhere. And the gold here, Harlem, he came out with flying colours. Yeah, I'm very proud of the performance. Now I'm going to be in the training team. His skill sets are going to be perfectly set to eviscerate Conor Benn. And that's the fight that's happening now. Him fighting at 140 is criminal. He's a 147 fighter. Yesterday we were walking to the way and his bones was rattling. At least that's what I heard because my mind does the hearing. Do you see? I could hear his bones rattling. His voice was whistly, if you will. 147. Conor Benn, whoever you're listening to, they are leading you up the garden path. Okay? It is wrong. Your dad should know better. You need your boxing license. The champion is here. You don't have a championship. 11 years it took for him to get this. I back him 100%. Okay, so, and also, you called him Harry. Well, okay, if you can call him Harry, what do you think you should call him?
I think Numpty is pretty fitting.
Well, don't do that. Don't throw stones. Don't throw stones, especially when you live in a glass house. Okay, get your license. Okay, and you have to top ram Dreadlocks. We have to do this thing, yeah. Rastafari.
Final one, Harlem. What do you want to add on to that? We know Chris Senior has been pushing for the Conor fight. Their team saying no, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But what do you want to say to that?
He'll run from it, but he can't hide for long. You see in there, that's a guy that's never been stopped. Back-to-back wins. I don't believe Conor's fought anyone like that. And I'm here, I'm WBO global champion, and I'm coming for him.
Does he have a championship? Has he had a championship? Okay, so actually, you should really check your name because he's on top. He's the champion. So he has the ability to go for a stadium fight because without a championship, you can't go 12 rounds. So you need him. Your promoter will probably tell you something else, but you got to check him twice. Okay? Don't just check him once, check him twice. Doesn't make sense. Again, I offer my services. Speak in public to me. Come and speak to me in public so the public can hear. Try and explain it to me. And let me explain to you the common sense of you doing the wrong thing. These people are leading you up the wrong way. I think enough said. And I shan't refer to you as the name that the gold here, Harlem, has pinned on you and your team. What I'll say is, I'm going to remain the gentleman and just say this. Yeah, it's time, Dreadlocks. You have a fight. You have to stop run, Dreadlocks. You can't run no more. Oh, sorry, that was my mother's tongue. It's time to actually enter the cauldron. It's time.
And on that note, congratulations once again, Harlem.
Yes,
and we will speak to you very, very soon. Thank you very much for giving us your time this week, Senior and Harlem, and we'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much.